हाय एवरीवन। सो आज का जो वीडियो है ये रजिस्ट्रेशन, जैसे कि चैप्टर है रजिस्ट्रेशन रिक्वायरमेंट। रजिस्ट्रेशन रिक्वायरमेंट जो है सप्लायर ऑफ गुड्स के लिए होती है और सर्विसेज के लिए होती है विद एग्रीगेट टर्नओवर होता है उसका। अब इसके बेसिस पे आपको एक क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा जिसका बारे में मैं यहाँ पे बता रही हूँ। एज़ पर सेक्शन 22 ऑफ GST एक्ट 2017, every supplier shall be liable to register under this act in the state from where he makes a taxable supply of goods and services if the aggregate turnover in a financial year exceeds rupees 20 lakhs. Okay, 10 lakhs in case of special states, north east including like Sikkim and all, but if the person is belong other than that, then the limit will be 20 lakh. अगर मतलब वो डीलर का 20 लाख से एक्सीड हो रहा है तो आप बोलोगे कि वो रजिस्ट्रेशन के लिए लायबल है। ओके, अगर 10 लाख सिक्किम एंड नॉर्थ साइड के लिए, उनके लिए आपको 10 लाख कंसिडर करना पड़ेगा। तो आपको जो है स्टेट मेंशन किया होगा क्वेश्चन में, तो यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल वाइल चूजिंग दैट कि लाइक विच स्टेट इट्स मेंशन, तो अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट यू कैन सिलेक्ट द लिमिट. Like if it's north side then 10 lakhs and if it's other side then it's 20 lakhs. So the taxable threshold shall include all supplies made by the taxable person, whether on his own account or made behalf other person. मतलब खुद के अकाउंट से कर रहा है या दूसरे के कर रहा है, that doesn't matter. So the supplier of goods after completion of job work by a registered job worker shall be treated as a supplier of goods by the principal, and the value of which such goods shall not be included in the aggregate turnover of the registered job worker. So that is to be heard separate. Next is person registered under earlier law, that is section 2 subsection 20 section 20 to subsection 2. So every person who on the day immediately preceding the appointed by introduction of GST is registered or hold as a license under earlier law. पहले के टाइम में होता था कि उसके पास एक लाइसेंस होता था and shall be liable to register, और रजिस्टर्ड कर पाता था फ्रॉम द डे ऑन विच GST इम्प्लीमेंटेड. जब से GST इम्प्लीमेंट किया वो डे पे उसको रजिस्ट्रेशन करना होना. नेक्स्ट इज़ पर्सन नॉट लायबल टू रजिस्ट्रेशन. अब तो हमने बातें की कि रजिस्ट्रेशन कौन करेगा, अब है जो नहीं करेगा वो कौन है. तो एनी पर्सन इंगेज्ड एक्सक्लूसिवली इन द बिजनेस ऑफ एनी सप्लाई ऑफ गुड्स और सर्विसेज और बोथ दैट आर नॉट लायबल टैक्स और होली एग्जेम्प्ट फ्रॉम द टैक्स अंडर GST. इन एग्रीकल्चर ये सब जो है ये लोग नहीं करेंगे. और किसके अंडर नहीं करेंगे? सेक्शन 23. दीज कैटेगरीज पीपल्स आर नॉट रिक्वायर्ड टू डू एनी रजिस्ट्रेशन. तो वेन एवर दीज टाइप ऑफ कैटेगरी ऑफ पीपल मेंशन, तो यू हैव टू कंसिडर that they are not going to do registration and that is not mandatory for them. Next is compulsory registration without threshold limit, section 24. The person making any interstate taxable supply. Now interstate means it's outside the state. Sometimes it's confusing because the term is like interstate. So sometimes students think like inter means inside, but no, within the same state, no. Intra means the same, inter means a different state. Casual taxable person who are required to pay tax under reverse charge, or non-residential taxable person, the person who are required deducted tax, collected tax source, electronic commerce operator, input service distributor. These are the peoples, those are not compulsory to registered without any threshold limit. Next is person who supply goods or services on behalf of other registered taxable, whether an agent or any other one like a middleman. The person who supply goods and services through electronic connection operator, commerce like Flipkart, Amazon, these are the apps they. Then person supply services of online information. Then such person, other class of person to be notified by controlled government. These all are the persons, they are not required to do the registration compulsory. Next is registration requirement. What is the process? What are the requirements? So every person who is liable to be registered shall apply for registration in every such state in which he is so liable. Within 30 days you have to apply. This is the rule. Then casual taxable person, non-resident taxable shall apply for the registration 5 days prior to commencement of the business. This is necessary before starting a business. You have to, within 5 days, you have to do that. This is procedure for registration. What is the procedure? So, person who is liable to be registered under GST shell, before applying the registration, declare his permanent account number, that is PIN number, then mobile number, email address, union territory in part of like A of form GST, regular one. Then on a successful verification of the PIN, mobile number, email address, then temporary reference number shall be generated and communicated to the applicant on the said mobile number and email address. Using the reference number received by applicant or the email mobile number, the applicant shall electronically submit application part B from form number GST REG1 along with documents specified in the said form, duly signed. It should be duly signed by digital signature. Then EVC at the common portal, the same one. On receipt of an application and acknowledgement shall be issued electronically to application form. Under that reference number received by applicant on their email, mobile address, the applicant shall electronically submit application in part B of form GST RE1 along with the documents specified in the said form. After that, on the receipt of application, the acknowledgement shall be issued with the portal. Next is procedure for registration. PIN and GST, each taxpayer will be allotted a state with based 15-digit goods and taxpayer identification number, that is called GST number. See, इस तरह से GST number होगा 15 digit का. First 2 digits will be the state code होगा आपकी जो भी state, like whether Delhi, Gujarat, whatever. Next 10 digit will be income. That PIN number जो होता है वो income tax number होगा. 14 digit will be blank for the 15 digit, like that.